Okay, I think that's actually live now. Hopefully everyone can hear me. I am, well, live again. Sunday, bit of a chill out. I've just finished doing some editing to a very, very long project that I'm doing for another channel. And I thought, well, I'll just, I've finished that now. I've got a few other bits to do. I thought I'd come and say hi to everyone. I know it's an impromptu stream, so hopefully you can hear me, because my old setup is pretty much dismantled and my new setup is very, very, very basic. So yeah, just let me know if you can actually hear me, hear what I'm saying. If you have happened to catch me live, I know no one's here at the moment. So a couple of things I'm going to be doing. I'll probably get into some gaming later. Maybe, don't know for sure. But I'll be doing a puzzle as well. I've got to get it done because I want it. The box is really old. It's a really old puzzle. In fact, it is. Oh God, I don't even know when this was made. It's got a print on it. Bought in a charity shop for 50p, if you can believe it. Originally printed in 1797, possibly. I don't know. Don't actually know when it was printed. Doesn't actually have an awful lot of information on it. No, God knows. God knows. It's a Star Trek: The Next Generation one, anyway. This is the older initial first couple of seasons. Coming out loud and clear. Hello, Games Librarian. Good to have you here. So yeah, I'm just going to be doing this while talking, doing a few other bits as well. And yeah, just having a good old general sort of catch-up chat. Plan is, with this puzzle, I'm going to put it in a frame. I've already got the frame laid out, so I'll literally just, this was just an off-the-cuff sort of deal. I wasn't intending to do any streaming today, but I thought, you know what, I caught up with everyone in the Discord, so I thought, fuck it, I'll just do a stream, catch up with everyone else who isn't in the Discord. Meanwhile, actually accomplishing something. Editing's going well on that video. It's just taking a good long while because, well, I think videos of that caliber do. I've been working at it for a few months. Just trying to get as much done as I can. It's certainly a bigger project than I initially thought it would be. I've recorded an awful lot of gameplay and an awful lot of dying. So I died a lot in this game. Oh my God, there was just so much to do, so many deaths. But yeah, otherwise it's going well. It's going to be coming out, I imagine, in the next month or so, maybe. We shall see. But yeah, I know it's been a while. It's been a while since I streamed on here. Obviously, the internet show is on a hiatus, mainly because I haven't had the energy to do it, or to commit to it. And I've kind of been enjoying my Friday evenings with the wife, getting some quality time in there, and with the kids as well. So that's been nice. But you get it done, you keep at it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just put it this way: I'm too far in to give up now. So I've the game I'm doing is Uncharted. I've so far managed to edit about 60% of it, and it is taking a while. And yeah, it's a challenge. I think there's about 150 gig worth of footage, something along those lines. Might be able to show you some of it in a little bit later, maybe. So yeah, self-care is important too. Yeah, 100%. It's been a challenging couple of months. And the last decent thing, well, the last television show I've reviewed on my channel is probably one of the worst things I've ever seen. Yeah, show you the bit of the puzzle that I'm doing. See if you can see that. But yeah, it wasn't a good show to sort of go into a hiatus on, because I actually think data goes that side, Wolf goes that side. Yeah, so I don't think it was a great show to sort of go into a hiatus on, because, well, obviously it was a crap show anyway. And yeah, it was it's not the best, but if you are watching, don't be shy about leaving a chat or something. Be nice to catch up with people, see what you've all been up to, see how you're all doing, because I know I've been quiet lately. Oh, look, LaForge's head. Would you believe it? I managed to find LaForge's head. Eesh, Wesley Crusher. Feel dirty touching that. Bit of data there. This ain't going to take too long to put together. I wanted to get it out the box and framed, because the box is destroyed. It's been hanging around under a bed for about 1,000 years. The box is in tatters. I want to throw that away, get this done, and then into a frame, and then wall mounted. Probably have it as part of my backdrop at some point somewhere. God. Put all the pieces on this backing board as well. There you go, that's a piece. Yay! There you go, that's up there. I might get into a bit of gaming later, as I said, but I'm not too fussed at the moment. I'm just literally dossing. That's part of Wesley Crusher. The wunderkind of Star Trek. God. Oh dear. Yeah, I have been wondering over the past couple of months what they're going to do with Starfleet Academy. Are they going to actually release the second season? And it's okay if they don't. I think a lot of people will agree it would be for the best. Really want it. Don't release it, you fools. You'll kill us all. Well, Pulaski's face. There you go. She's sort of up there, so that's got to be Pulaski's hair. I know you probably can't see that, but hey. God, this puzzle has not aged well. It is very delicate. Eesh. See what else I can show you. See if I can actually see more of it. There you go. Oh, move my microphone out of the way. There you go. Oh dear. Data's all the way over in the corner, so that's going to go in over there. Possibly even attached to the corner. There you go. So I wonder how many people will tune in to watch me do a clearly sort of 40-year-old puzzle. That's the joys of YouTube, isn't it? You just broadcast what you want and people show up, and if they don't, they don't. Hello, what did I miss? You missed nothing, mate. Hello, Gooner. Welcome. I am literally chilling out and completing a really old next-gen puzzle to get it out of the box and on the wall. And I figured, you know what? It's been a while since I said hello. So I thought I'd say hello. Where's the puzzle? Puzzle is Next Generation. And it was 50p from a charity shop. Oh God, the camera's gone blurry. There's my fingers. No, it's not going to sort itself out. I'm going to have to sort it out. What can you do? Really basic setup. Gone back to a really basic setup. My my other rig is practically unused now, mainly because it's just not going to update anymore. So I'm just running from my laptop now. Hey, look, there's Picard's head. Got that sorted in the bag, and his nose as well. There you go. I hope you're good. Yeah, I'm good. Gooner. Yeah, I'm good. I know we've got to do it. We've got to have a catch-up chat, haven't we? We haven't spoken much about life in general and other things. If they release it, it'd be like Fist of the North Star's future. Mate, if they release that crap, I can't see it going down so well. I can't even see Strange New Worlds going down that well. The next season of the utter detritus, I can't see that going well. A nice 50p, not too shabby. Yeah, it was. I bought it a few years, well, more than a few years back, and it was going like super cheap. So I thought, you know what's the harm? I might as well buy it. I'll do it at some point. And then I've done other puzzles as well, which are down there, which are the Jim will paint it ones. He's got a Facebook group, a Facebook page that he does. So, you know, yay. There's some really nice, good quality puzzles. The wife bought me for Christmases, birthdays, whatever. It's actually coming together quite quicker than I thought it would. But that's not all I'm going to be doing, so I don't think do you fit there? Yeah, you fit there. Fair enough. Yeah, Strange New Worlds. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know how well it's going to do. I know it's got a better following than the likes of Academy. I know that there's a lot more people that like it and enjoy it. But that goes somewhere. But I just don't see this iteration of Star Trek lasting. I just don't. It's in its death throes now, and it's not our fault. We keep getting blamed for it, but it's really not our fault. It's just it's Kurtzman. It's what he's done to the franchise. So, and I'm pretty much there's a good chance I'm done with New Trek. I can't muster up the sort of enthusiasm that's needed for enduring that crap. So I'll give the next season of Strange New Worlds a go, says Gooner, just out of curiosity, but I have made the decision not to watch season 2 of Academy. I want to be kind to myself and don't want to let that tripe into my head. Oh, mate, I can't fault you for a split second. That is good life choices, my friend. Good life choices. And I wouldn't, you know, I think, oh God, I put Xell and Watch Nerd through most of the new Trek stuff to be able to do a live stream on it. And you know, then I put you through season 1 of Academy, and I was very grateful that you paired up with me to do that. Very, very grateful indeed. But at the same time, I think, well, what did I do to you? You know, nope, that doesn't go there. I think that goes there. No, no, that way. No, no, don't be a div. There you go. Yeah, Strange New Worlds. I don't think it's going to be worth it. I don't think it's going to be worth it. I mean, at one point, I may have misheard this, so do forgive me, or I may have misread it or whatever. But at one point, isn't there supposed to be dinosaurs in it? Which, you know, I don't really have an issue with, because hello, Distant Origin. But as far as I know, by the way, this puzzle is complete. I hope so. But yeah, I don't really have a problem with, you know, oh, they go to a planet and there's dinosaurs there. Because there has been in Trek before, but they did say they dial the goof up to a new level, and honestly, I don't think it's going to be any good. Oh, we're going to dial the crazy up. Oh, are you? Is that right? Oh, it was an honour to stream with you, buddy. Oh, my friend, you're too kind. I really appreciate that. I really do. But at the same time, I think this is a good deal shorter than I thought it would be. Yeah, it's a different aspect ratio. So I'm going to have some bits on the corners. Is it actually? It's a very small puzzle then. Yeah, it's really small, so it's going to have to be centered in the frame. I thought it was a lot bigger than this, but it's not. It's tiny, and for 50p, really, can you moan? That goes there and there like that. But thank you for the opportunity. Oh, my friend, yeah, it's absolutely fine, absolutely fine. Really, I really enjoyed having you on, and you know, they were fun streams. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed talking to people. Really enjoyed chatting to everybody. But at the end of the day, we were just talking shit about a show that was, well, terrible. And it just there was very little that was redeeming about it. My God, look at the size of this thing. It's tiny. Right, let's see if we can get these pieces in. Come on, in you go. In you go. There you go. All the edge pieces are there. That's how I like. Yeah, I would do that. I'd do that with bigger puzzles. This one's just not worth it. It's so tiny that it can be done fairly easily. I thought I was Worf Sash, not Deanna's hair. So yeah, I didn't really see the point, I'll be honest, in doing like the edge pieces first or anything like that. It's such a tiny puzzle, and I doubt it's not worth anything. It's just a little puzzle. More so with this stream testing out the laptop, because it's a decent laptop. It's mainly for editing purposes, but I thought about doing streaming with it as well, to be fair. There you go. It's all coming together now. No, that doesn't go there. Let's see if we can at least clear some of the shocking crap away. There were fun and some great moments of levity and belly laughter, especially from the expense of the Femhadar. Sci-Fi Shipyards, how are you? Good to see you. Don't mind me, I'm literally just messing around. Yes, Gooner, lots of belly laughs had. The Femhadar thing was absolutely staggeringly hilarious. I thoroughly enjoyed that moment. It was it was funny as hell, but at the same time, again, you're just watching crap, and you don't want to be watching crap all the time, because it does have a serious deleterious effect on your psyche. There you go. That's where you go. And yeah, you end up resenting doing it. I don't want people to end up resenting me for making them watch it just to do a bloody live stream, because let's be honest, no live stream or YouTube channel is worth that kind of mental damage. You clearly go somewhere around here. There you go. That's a good guess. Hello, shipyards. Hello, ships. I'm with mate. Got the puzzle again there. Yeah, like I said, at the risk of repeating myself, which I will be doing, which is fine. I don't mind. It's just something I found. I found it in a charity shop years ago. It's been sitting under the bed. It's gathering dust. The box is nearly destroyed. So this is the underside of the box. It's had it. It's knackered. I want to throw it away, but I don't want to throw the puzzle away, because it's a it's a nice image. It's not, the image isn't faded or degraded at all. So I figured, you know what? While I'm doing this, why don't I just catch up with everybody and see how they're doing? Because I have been away for quite some time, for various reasons. Going to crack on. Just want to say hello, speak to you all very soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. Thank you, Gooner. And yeah, we will catch up. I keep saying to people we'll catch up, but I'll never find the time. But do believe me, mate, we will have a good catch up soon. Right. I've just set up an agreement with my wife. Every month I'm allowed a treat, starting with a classic replicator communicator, then a phaser pistol, then a tricorder. Very nice. I like agreements with wives. They're generally very useful. And my wife is amazing. She's no exception to any rule. She's just incredible. I love my wife to bits. She always thinks of me, even when she shouldn't really. She should think of herself, but yeah, she always thinks of me. I can only hope I'm actually worthy of her. I don't think I am, but you know, I love her to bits. It's nearly done. Nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly there. I think that's actually Picard's arm, isn't it? That goes there. Yep. There. Oh, God, it's so delicate. You catch it with just a nail. My nails are filthy because I've been doing a bit of dirty work today. So do beg my pardon. I try not to appear dishevelled and rotten and disgusting and all of that stuff. There you go. Nearly there. I tell you, if this has got a missing piece, I'm going to go bloody spare. I really am. It'd be hilarious, but I'll go bloody spare. Yeah, there you go. No, that doesn't go there. That goes there. I think we've got all the pieces, which is good. Right, that goes there. That goes there. And that goes there. Way voila. Right, let's get it framed. I'll put some black paper backing on it to, well, to just back it, I suppose. Let's see. It is a plastic sheet frame, so let's take the protective covers off. If you know, you know. Ah dear. Yes, guilt-free purchases. Yeah. Oh yeah. You either like this noise or you don't. There's a mild ASMR for you. And so I'll do it slower. I'll do it slower for people. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know whether that's good or bad. Right, so this puzzle looks reasonably straight. Maybe a bit like that. I just need to check. Oh, yeah, that's no good. It simply will not do. Do you know why? Do not break. 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 Not that it's going to make much of a difference. Oh, look at that! In one, didn't do anything wrong. Just ignore that. Okay, there you go. That's better. The reason I've done that is the hook's actually here on the back, so and you can see that now. Yeah. There you go. Can you guess what it is yet? No. Probably shouldn't do that. Okay. Need to pull the pins out. Season 2 cast. I think that's what you're trying to say. Yes, season 2 cast of the next generation. Let's get it all in the tabs. Push these tabs down. I had this frame lying around. I thought, you know what? It's time for that puzzle to be gone into a frame. There you go. Looks good, I think. You see the reflection of the camera and everything. But that doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Yellow. Hello. Hello, I'm here. Yeah, that's not too bad. It looks like a puzzle. It's not exactly firmly down, but if I really want to, sorry about that. If I really want to, I can sort of glue it a bit further down. That looks all right. Not bad. Right, that's that done. Oh, excuse me. Yeehaw! I can now throw the box. And all this rubbish. What I will do, if you want, I will show you my progress with the runabout. Runabout model kit. I will have to go and get it though, because and there's a lot of stuff in it. I'll be back. Oh, that's a big beauty. Big beauty. So yeah, this is Runabout model kit. It's the original AMT one, and it is incredible. I love the Runabout. What a kit. Fantastic kit. Absolutely love it. It is tatty. It's old. The missus got it me for Christmas, I believe, or perhaps sometime last year. Don't quote me on it, but yeah. Basically, what I'm planning to do is oh, by the way, do you like my new chair? Very comfortable. Lumbar support, really important. My old chair was bloody creaky and squeaky and everything. So yeah, what I'm sort of doing it in stages, and I am filming it. So if you want to see a video, let me know, because I'm filming it all, and it may be something that I do towards the end of next year if I ever get it finished. I've got some heat shrinking for all the electronics because I do have a lighting kit. So there's a lighting kit there for the Rio Grande. I've also got more heat shrink, more color-coded heat shrink. So now what I'm planning to do, and I'm going to experiment and try a few things, is I don't want brush strokes in the coloured clear parts. So, you know, the nacelle, the blue nacelle strips. I don't want to see brush strokes, and because it's LED lit, I don't want to see individual LEDs going down. So I brought some of this and some of this. All right, so these are plastic. It's basically clearish plastic, coloured plastic filters. So yeah, I'm all blue. And if I can trim these down, they may have heat shrinking qualities, but if I can cut these down and inlay them into the clear bits, yeah, so inlay them in the back, enough of them, build them up, there's a chance it may diffuse some of the LEDs. So who knows? So I'm toying with ideas. It's something that I'm doing occasionally when I want some peace and quiet. When I want to, oh God, I'm blurry again. You know what I might as well do is keep that open. It's stupid autofocus. It's fucking terrible. There you go. That's better. So yeah, when I want some peace and quiet, I've got another desk over there in the windowsill, and I can just sit and paint and assemble and do all sorts of stuff. Good job. Yes, please. Is this the AMT kit? Yes, it is. Lovely used to have one of those. They're pretty rare now, worth their weight in gold. Yeah, and I've got plenty of stuff, as you can see on the back wall. Goes all the way down the stairs as well. I've got plenty of stuff that's got value, that's going to hold its value. What I wanted is something that's of value that I actually want to do. I want to build it. I want to have the Rio Grande model built. Right? I don't care about value at this point. Value is not important. What it is the value to me. I wanted one of these things when I was younger. From the age of like 14. I've wanted this thing, and I've got it. So I've done all the initial priming and painting. So as you can see, the part's coated in its base layer of paint. You can see the difference in colour there. So I filmed all that. I've done all that, and it goes together pretty well. Well, I say it goes together pretty well. What I've got to do now is just start painting the detail. So I can paint the detail, and I've done all the bits. You know, all the whole bits, the nacelle, pylons, everything. There's a few spots and a few areas that aren't good. Oh, I'm off to eat food. Catch you later, guys. Take care, Games Librarian. It's good to speak to you again, mate. Yeah, there's some areas which the paint really, I wasn't very thorough, but I did use a whole can of modeling paint, and it's expensive stuff. So I don't know whether a little bit of weathering, a little bit of fading might be actually quite realistic for it. But yeah, so I've got the it's a complete kit. So I've got all the decals. They're a little bit dirty and aged. I'm hoping that they'll transfer off pretty easily. But yeah, I've got all the instructions, all the original instructions, the original AMT assembly instructions as well. They're important. But that's the progress so far. And to be fair, I thought about doing some live streams of me just building it, whether or not it's a video or a live stream. I can still film it separately in HD and everything, but I don't know. I'm toying with a lot of different ideas right now. I'm trying to get this gaming video done. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for many years. I just I haven't had the time with all the reviews of Star Trek that I've been doing. But yeah, that's the progress so far. I'm halfway through another model kit, which I'll get out, which is a more recent model kit. But I've got 3 under the bed there, which includes the fiber optic Deep Space Nine, which I am going to build now. It cost me a lot of money. And I didn't want it sitting there in its original wrapper. It was sealed. It's an original sealed wrapper as well. I didn't want to it to sit there as a collector's item. So I took the plunge and I took all the wrappers off, all the kits. But yeah, I've got the fiber optic DS9. That's going to be a pig to build. So I've got the polar lights. This is polar lights, yeah. Polar lights, Defiant. I'd like a stream, perhaps discussing the idea of what absolute most perfect Star Trek game would be like. Well, to be fair, I believe we had something that was pretty close from a modern standpoint. The camera's a bit wonky. From a modern standpoint, we had this one, Star Trek Resurgence, and I heard that it was being removed from storefronts. So, like digital storefronts. So I went and bought a copy. I've got it on PS5, I think, but I went and secured myself a copy because I think these are going to be not rare, but I imagine at some point they're going to be quite rare later on. Not just yet. So I bought that. But yeah, Polar Lights. USS Defiant. I have started this. It was interesting because I started it a few years ago, and it is not together, but it is. I've pieced it together, but I haven't glued it together. So I'll try and get it on camera. So I've been working on this as well. Again, it's not glued or anything like that. I wanted to get some of the detail done, some of the different colour of the armour done, and it doesn't look altogether too bad. It was a bit of a sod to paint at my age with my eyesight, so I had to get some helping hands, as in the magnifier with the pincers. So I want to do the runabout. I gave up on the Defiant. I don't know why. I think it's just time. I want to do the runabout first, and then I want to do. Hello, Watch Nerd. How are you? Good to have you here. Yeah, I haven't. Happy Bank Holiday weekend. Yeah, this was literally impromptu. I've got some things I wanted to get done. I did a puzzle earlier, a Star Trek Next Generation puzzle. And I just thought, you know what, I'll catch up with people because it's been a while. It's been a long while, almost too long. I like this one because it comes with its own stand, so I can display it somewhere probably over in the corner here on the desk. But that's a work in progress. That has been for a while. I've got loads of kits that I want to do. I've got the Supernatural Impala to build as well, so that's going. Oh, sounds good. I'll read the puzzle. Yeah, the puzzle, I framed it. Basically, I framed it. I did it earlier. It's the Next Generation cast. So it's a really cheap puzzle, 50p, in a charity shop. So, got some great finds in charity shops for Star Trek stuff. They genuinely are great finds. Hey, you guys want to see the fiber optic DS9? Now, to be fair, that's at the bottom, and if I pull that out, it's all going to come out. So I'm not going to get that out. But yeah, it's been a while since I've said hi to everyone. I don't expect too many people will show up because it was only scheduled 5 minutes before I went live. But yeah. Another quite rare find was the Defiant disc player. Bloody Defiant CD player. Mrs. found that. Now, they said it's broken, and it doesn't have the battery covers, all right? So it literally arrived in bubble wrap like this. It's kind of scratched up. It'd be a nice thing to be able to restore, but apparently it just doesn't work. But I figured, I never knew this existed before she sent me the link. And I think that's bloody magnificent. Fantastic. Good old Defiant. Oh wow, another charity shop find. What, the Defiant? No, that was eBay. They're rare as oat. Wrap it out, mate. Yeah, to be fair, it is at the bottom. I can't get to it at the minute. It's a pig to put back. I've also got an Impala, like I said, Supernatural Impala. It's just an Impala, but it's not tied to Supernatural, but it is the right model. And I'll be building that at some point because I quite like Sam and Dean's car. It's pretty much my favourite car. There is something else that I want to do. There's another project, but logistically, it's unsound because it's huge, and it doesn't seem huge, but it is huge. And that's this: the next Star Trek: The Next Generation 3,000 piece jigsaw puzzle. Okay, I mean the characters are all there. Everyone's there. It's everyone that matters is there. It's a brilliant image, but it's way too big, and I don't have a desk space. I couldn't even fit it on this desk, and this desk houses everything, so I couldn't even fit it on there. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. So yeah, a couple of projects going, a couple of things that I've got planned, but other than that, just been existing, I suppose, for now. 1968 Camaro is more my cup of tea. Yeah, the Camaro is a beautiful car. The Camaro, the Challenger, the Mustang, all gorgeous cars. But there's something about the Impala, it's just the throaty sound it makes, and the fact that it's kind of got this really short, stubby front. It hasn't got a massively long bonnet. Quite like it. And to be fair, the black one just looks cool, doesn't it? Looks really, really cool. So yeah, streaming does take it out of the equipment a little bit. So the laptop's it's not actually that warm, it's just loud. Yeah, there you go. Reaver popped in there. I like the runabouts. They look like little space cars. Yeah, yeah, they do. They're a good ship. It's the sort of ship that you'd want. It's not too big. You look after it, take care of it. You know, drive it off the forecourt, loses 90% of its value. Oh dear. I do have something else I need to do, which I might not be able to do right now. I have to sort out my lad's switch. Because controllers aren't responding. I don't think I can do it though, because my stuff's not here, it's downstairs. This was a switch I made a video on my repair channel on. Oh, bloody switches coming out the wazoo. But yeah, how are you guys? I've been doing all the talking. I think I've been talking your reds off. Yes, to the fibre optic DS9. You know what? Let's just do it, shall we? Why not? All right, here it is. Didn't quite collapse as much as I thought it would. Fibre optic Deep Space 9 AMT. Yeah, these are rare as rocking horse excrement. And the problem with them is, I mean, this and two other model kits I paid through the nose for. We're talking hundreds. The problem with these is they are old and they have decayed somewhat. The resin itself is fine. The kit is fine. The station will hold, I believe. It's not brittle or anything like that. But it comes with everything. This was factory sealed. Yeah. Factory sealed. Sci-fi shipyards. I'm working on a new TOS era ship at the moment. It's a small scout sized ship from 2269 designed to trial out a Federation cloaking device which leads to the Treaty of Algeron. I've actually written. Wow. Well, I'd love to see that, mate. Yeah. A short story to go with it. Oh, brilliant. Yeah. Absolutely spot on. Oh, nice, says Watch Nerd. Yeah. Yeah, it is really nice. So yeah, it's got all the original instruction manuals, and it did come with this. Now this is a good example of why I say old. It's so old, the rubber bands have basically putrefied. Can you hear that? They are solid as a rock. Now this is a poster. This, you might remember this. It's the Enterprise A with Kirk in the side. It's a beautiful poster, and this will be going into a frame. I just have to find the appropriate size frame for it. But it's this is that old that it's degraded. The rubber bands have actually degraded. I won't get the entire kit out, but you do also have the lighting module, and it's all really sort of dated and old. So I'm not going to do it with the original lighting kit. I'm going to do it hopefully with LEDs, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to be doable. I'm sure there'll be a kit out there somewhere for it. But this is the sort of thing I wanted to do. I wanted to get it. So if I do get the chance to do it, great. But if I don't, I can do it if I'm ever, I don't know, laid up, I lose my leg, or or there's a rainy day, or I don't know, hell, even another sodding lockdown and stuff like that. I wanted to get hold of it because I know that stuff like this will be really hard to get hold of later down the line. And of course, as long as I store it correctly, it should keep. The box is not in too bad a condition, to be fair. It's all right. It's just there's a fair bit rattling around in there. So I want to, with all these models, I want to pick the right color scheme. Which is important. Oh, I've still got mine. I've got the Enterprise D version of that as well. Wow. Yeah, so I had at one point, in fact. Oh, do I dare? Do I dare? Okay. I actually have the Generations version of the Enterprise D. The problem with it is it hasn't really survived too well from the multiple moves that I've done since I bought it. So it is the Generations version because it separates. This is what's left of the saucer section. Okay, I'll try and get it in frame. There we go. So it's missing an impulse engine. It's it's seen better days. I'm not gonna lie, it has seen better days. There's a possibility that I could do a damaged version, which I fully intend to do with this. I've got bits of model kit everywhere. This is the Voyager kit. Now I do have this kit again. I have a fresh kit that I can really focus on. But my plan with this one in particular is to Year of Hell it. All right, I will be Year of Helling it. I'll be doing all the cuts, all the melting, all the building up the inside, building the decks up and everything like that. I'll be doing that at some point in the future. I'm not sure when, but this kit's gone. It's destroyed. There's not much left of it. I've got the decals somewhere, I think, but it's going to take some doing. I've got the rest of the kit as well. It's in a drawer, but I'll be damned if I'm getting all that out. So that's my plan anyway. It's all just rainy day stuff. It's all stuff that I'm going to do should I get the opportunity. Artists who made both of these also painted a magnificent piece back in the 90s, early 2000s in the style of the Aegon class frigate from the Armada game. Nice. I remember it, but I've never managed to find it since. Oh wow. LEDs would be lit for that setup, that's for sure. I'm all good, thanks. Looking forward to tomorrow off. Yay, same here. Same here. We're going to do some family stuff tomorrow. So I've got today to sort of potter about, do some bits, do my platinum video, which, well, is a long video. I think it's going to be around just over the hour mark, so it's taking a lot, and there's a lot of layers to it. A lot of layers. You look younger. Good to see you've recovered. I don't. Hello, good place. It's good to see you. I don't feel younger. I don't feel younger. I've had some, shall we say, personal challenges, which has left me a little bit low. We'll put it that way. With the blow-off panels. Oh, okay. I had the light-up toy version. I had that as well. And I moved out, and at some point, my dad decided it was a good idea. So, oh, Rich don't want all this stuff, and he threw it away. Which also included the electronic tricorder, the electronic phaser. I bought them all for like 25 quid off a mate back in the very late 90s. And yeah, it had the detachable nacelles. The nacelles came off. Yeah, it had all the sounds. I do somewhere have a bird of prey, which, to be fair, is really annoying because it doesn't fit anywhere. and it came with the original stand as well. Okay, I had the light up version, which had the blow off panels and battle damage. I remember that one too. Yeah, mine didn't have the blow off panels. It was literally just the electronic D, with all the light ups and sounds and stuff. Still got my light up tricorder, medical tricorder, great little toys. Yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed that they were lost. They went to the landfill. It's one of my regrets when it comes to things of that nature, especially now that I tend to collect a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of a lot of memorabilia. By no means a lot in terms of what other people have got, but I've got a fair bit. And it's all stuff that I've accumulated since. The original model kits, they all got destroyed. I had the Enterprise A, which I built up, which I was annoyed. It got irreparably damaged when I was a lot younger, and it buggered off in the bin. So yeah. I mean, to be fair, I think a lot of the modern stuff and a lot of the modern merch is just crap anyway, with the exception of the Eagle Moss stuff, which I mean, some of that I purchased. Purchased some Eagle Mosses when watching it, and I went to the National Museum, the Science Fiction Museum. I purchased one there. I can't remember what I purchased. I think it was the Grissom. They're up there. But I've got the Grissom. I've got the Prometheus as well. That's a nice little Eagle Moss, that is. I've got the Orville shuttle, the first Orville shuttle, the one from season 1 as well. So yeah. I've been making a few changes up here, to be fair. Not necessarily with the background or anything, but certainly with the setup. I've got it all set up mainly for predominantly gaming, and any other little bits I need to do for the family, like repair switches and stuff. Kids mainly just game on their mobiles now, so switches are taking a back seat, but I've still got to fix them all. Put them there. Yeah, the place is a little bit of a mess. I haven't used the desk in weeks. Obviously, I was ill a little while back, a week and a half ago. It's quite poorly with flu, which I do get a lot, but you find when you have kids, that happens a lot. They bring so many viruses back from things like places like school and stuff like that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the chat to a pop out so I can actually read it. Oh, no, don't do that. No, oh, don't do that. Oh, I hate Windows sometimes. Here we go. So yeah, I tend to get ill a fair amount, and more than I really want to. Should get the leftovers and make a kit bash design. Yeah, it depends how imaginative I'm feeling. I might see if there's like disused kits, broken kits, stuff like that. Micro machines, shipyards. You're speaking my language. Mine are right there. You might even be able to see them. They're right there. Again, I had a load more. I had the Enterprise D. I had Romulan scout ship and whatnot. I had a few of them. I had 2 Romulan scout ships. One I battle damaged using a hot poker and a stove. It was brilliant. Yeah, the micro machines are amazing. I've since the wife's bought me some for Christmas. They were very expensive. But I do actually have a runabout, and it's the silver edition. Try not to make them all fall. It's tiny, 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 tiny. There you go. That is the silver runabout. Thing of bloody beauty. I know it's a bit blurry. Sorry about that. But yeah, absolutely love it. Fantastic little micro machine, that. But I've got loads of them. I say loads, not endless amounts. I've got 2 Borg cubes, 3 Borg cubes. In fact, there's a Borg cube up there. But yeah, got the Xell Prometheus. I'm allowed to display. I'm allowed a display shelf downstairs. Yeah. They should definitely bring back the micro machines. 100% they should bring them back. It's a great trip to Milton Keynes for the convention. Watch Nerd, that was a highlight of my year. It was brilliant. It was really nice to meet up with you, get to know you a little bit, have a good old natter, peruse some Star Trek stuff. I was ever so grateful for you for you coming out all that way. Yeah, it was fantastic. Fantastic day out. Really need to meet up again at some point in the future. Things are a little bit up in the air at the moment, though. Once everything comes back down to earth, get some time and do that. I managed to get one of those Uber micro machine backs from LA when I visited in '95. It was $50 at the time, and it had Gemhadoff Fighter and a Kelden class. I've lost most of them now. Yeah, I'm fairly certain my dog ate the Enterprise D. Sounds like such a crappy excuse, doesn't it? The dog ate my homework. Dog ate my Enterprise D. Because I think I dropped it and in the house, and I couldn't find it. And the dog had a very, very guilty look on its face. So it's a pleasure. Had lots of fun. Awesome to hang out. Happy to hang out whenever. Yeah, same here. Like I said, I've got some bits I need to get past first. But along with your homework, yeah. My homework was very few and far between. I'm trying to teach my kids a little bit better though. Let's move that over here. I'm trying to free up my curved screen so I can switch the PlayStation on. Have I just done something? Am I still live? Yeah, I'm still live. That's good. Apologies for the angle. But yeah, I actually have. Let's see if I can show you. I actually have a curved monitor now. So that's primary. It's the whole thing. I've got an ultra wide monitor and a curved monitor, and that's predominantly for gaming because I want to get back into my gaming. And I'm trying to. I know the gaming channel is very, very tiny, and not really doing anything. But it's where I want my focus to be for the time being. I'm not sure reviews has as much life left in it yet. I know I've put the new logo together and everything, but I'm not entirely certain reviews is the future. Because my channel existed, and I said this in the Discord, my channel existed kind of like to poke fun at, but to genuinely complain about New Trek and what New Trek is. It looks like New Trek is dying a death. It looks like New Trek is done. And that's a good thing, obviously, because we want old Star Trek back. But I'm not entirely certain that it's relevant anymore. And I don't want to be a grinder, I don't want to grind and grift about, oh, Kurtzman said this and Paramount's done that, and it just seems ultimately pointless. Absolutely pointless. It's like Dave Cullen. Dave Cullen's great guy. Got nothing against Dave Cullen at all. He's a lovely chap, but you know, he's a bit of a grifter, and he continuously making the same video over and over again. Why is he making the same video over and over again? It's always, oh, Marvel's in trouble. New Trek. Here's why New Trek sucks. New Trek sucks because of that. He's a freaking hack. Who? Dave Cullen. Well, look, I don't cast aspersions about Dave Cullen. He's a nice enough gent, but I want to see something different from him. You know, his Computing Forever channel used to be really good. I really used to enjoy his videos, but he seems to be a little bit. Oh, it just seems to be a bit bonkers at the minute, doesn't it? It just seems to be the same thing over and over again. Right. Don't mind me. I am. Oh, Kurtzman. Oh, yeah. He's. We all know Kurtzman's a hack. Definitely. But to be fair, like I say, YouTubers in the last I would say 6 years, YouTubers have done their duty with regards to New Trek and called it out for the crap it is, and that's great. I've done the same thing, but I noticed on my channel over the course of the last 6 years that when I critique New Trek, I get the views, I get the viewership, and the videos do reasonably well for themselves. But when I review decent Trek, proportionally speaking, no one's interested. No one cares. And that's gutting. Absolutely gutting. You know what I'm going to do? Actually, I'm not going to write this down. I'm just doing something in the background. Bear with me. Getting the stats for this platinum run. Nobody. You know, I did some. I put a great amount of effort into those videos. I wrote scripts. I spent time filming it. I put all the I put all the thought and effort into writing, producing, filming, editing. I invested money in it as well. All the super chat money went to software for me to, you know, put something decent together. Nobody watched it. This isn't me digging at you guys or anything. You guys have supported the channel, and those who have supported the channel have been great. But people I found weren't coming to my channel for positive thoughts. They were coming for negative thoughts. And then I ended up spending so much time in such a negative headspace that it just became me. I had this persona I put out there. And I didn't like that persona. But at all. I hated it. Hated being negative all the time because it did have an effect on me. A negative mental effect. And, you know, people like the drinker, they keep going. I know some people don't like the drinker. I actually do. It's more that I'm not keen on. But you know, the drinker, he reviews more than just bad stuff. He reviews good stuff, and he's got a good channel with a good reputation. But you know, it's not just that; it's the audience. The audience puts me off wanting to watch Open Bar anymore. Mainly, fucking gone blurry again. Fucking barstool. There you go. yeah, the audience of some of these channels. You know, I said in the Discord, Mauler and Drinker were playing Resident Evil. Oh, no, Mauler was playing Resident Evil Requiem, the new one. And there's a mechanic where you mix blood, infected blood, with scrap, and you can make bullets. A typical game mechanic, right? Typical sort of game mechanic doesn't really exist in the world. Doesn't really, it's not really something that you can do, but it's a game mechanic, and you fully accept that it's a game mechanic. And Mauler was taking the piss out of Requiem, as you know, he's got a right to. It's not a great mechanic, but I mentioned in the chat that it was a game mechanic. It's just what it is, and it's in the same universe that you can take various different color herbs and heal yourself, you know, and you got liquors and tyrants and all that sort of stuff, and it's the in-game world, it's the game mechanic. But Mauler, being such a snob that he can be, takes the piss out of it. I mean, we're talking about a guy who did a 17-hour review on a Star Wars game, a bad Star Wars game, granted, and to be fair, his reviews can be quite good, but yeah, he's very opinionated, and I'm not sure. I don't think I like him, to be fair, in terms of his it's just not something I watch. So I stopped watching Open Bar. We'll stop listening to Open Bar. So yeah, well, I'm prattling on, aren't I? I fired up the PlayStation. God, it looks so nice on this curved screen. It's great. Big shout out to a good friend of mine who actually gave me the curved screen for nothing. He says it's either going to the landfill or you can have it. I says, oh, I'll have it then. Vanson, how are you, my friend? I always try to keep things acerbic, light, and abstract. Face like a thumb, etc. Yeah. Look. This is a complex issue when it comes to comments like that I made. Because yeah, I mean, it was funny. Even I found it funny at the time. I did. And you know, it was an offhand comment. But I have to I nowadays I really have to think about what I say for various reasons. And you know, I'm getting older, and I think, yeah, I keep it light. But when you have to draw the line between when something's funny and when something's just plain insulting, and I made this point on the last out the blue stream that I did, you know, where I made comment about the bigger YouTubers making comments about Bella Ramsey, for example, saying, you know, she looks like a potato and stuff like that. And I thought, I can critique her playing Ellie in the Last of Us TV show. I think she was horribly miscast, and she doesn't physically look like Ellie. She doesn't behave like Ellie. She was very wrong for the part, but her physical appearance is her physical appearance. And I know that I would feel like shit if someone was piling on my physical appearance, as they have many times, because I've had some nasty comments about the way I look, the fact that my teeth aren't straight and white, the fact that my smile is gangly, and you know, I look like friggin' other YouTubers, you know, and all of that stuff, all stuff that's said in jest, and some of it's nasty, some of it's not. But my point is, I don't like getting those kind of comments. So I do regret saying some of the things that I've said on my channel. And it's not me going, oh, I'm so sorry. It's just me being a bit more aware about what I'm saying, and the fact that circumstances change, right? We all have ways of earning more money. We all have jobs, hopefully, and we all have a life and people around us. And I started thinking about things a little bit differently. I have a workplace now where I have to be careful what I say, and it's a constant battle to change, and I have. I'm not really wanting, because everything that's said on the internet stays on the internet and then just branches out. I just want to be a bit more careful, a bit more conscious of what I'm saying. And with regards to the way that New Trek's going, it's hard to be positive about it, but I'm trying to just trying to be a bit more conscious of things that I say. Don't get me wrong, I'm still me. I still have a laugh. Still got my own thoughts and everything. But when you're on the internet, this is a little bit different. It's very easy to write comments because you can write them. But when you've got your face attached to something, it's a bit of a different story. And I'm starting to understand things a little bit more. I understand about the YouTube algorithm and the way that I've been building my channel, and the fact of the matter is the audience won't be there in a few years because New Trek won't be there in a few years. My only choice with the channel is to start reviewing something else that's bad, which means I have to watch something that's bad, which means I have to stay in this negative mindset. That's funny. The older I get, the less careful I am about what I say. Yeah, there's a degree of that with me as well, but I have to be, like I said, public persona. It's not a very big public persona. It wasn't Bella trying to go for. See, I can laugh at stuff. I'm just not repeating it. Yeah, the channel's on borrowed time. It's just when I start reviewing stuff that I like, people don't watch. They want to watch me suffer. They want to watch me watch Star Trek, the bad Star Trek, and suddenly when there's no more bad Star Trek, I lose what I'm doing. A lot of apathy for New Trek. Just just rejig 10 forward a bit. Yeah, the 10 forward thing is something I want to keep doing. I want to keep going with 10 forward. I just haven't had. I've been ill and I've had a lot of stuff going on. I haven't had the inclination to do 10 forward. Because I just haven't had the mental space to do it. But 10 forward is something I want to keep going with. I want to get to that 100 episodes. But again, the future of 10 forward is tied to the future of the channel. If I change the nature of the channel to something a bit more positive, we're talking about films that we love, we're doing breakdowns of shows that we love, talking about For All Mankind, which is kind of evolving out of its own premise at the moment. Talking about The Expanse, which I'm still working my way through, which I did progress a little bit while I was ill. I did have very little I could do, so I just thought, I'll watch TV and watch some stuff. There's stuff. There's good stuff to talk about, but do people tune in to watch that stuff? I don't know. I know that some people will, but most won't, because they're here to watch me go, oh, for F's sake, look what they've done to Kirk, and it's Jim Carrey Kirk and all of that stuff. The Expanse is great. Yeah, I'm up to back up to about season 3. I rewatched it to remind myself what was going on. I think it's possible I burned myself out a little bit with it, so I'm giving it a break. I want to see the rest of The Expanse, finish season 3. Find out, excuse me, what's going on with it. something I want to do. But hey, at the end of the day, there'll always be an audience for gaming. There'll always be an audience for that. At the repair channel, I haven't done any repairs for a while. That's very, very close to 1,000 subs. What's it sitting at currently? Let's have a quick wee gander here. 6 away from 1,000 subscribers. 994 for that one. And that gets, every 28 days, gets on average about 1,500 views. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And I don't do anything with it. So, good fun to watch the repair channel. Thanks, Watch Nerd. I appreciate that. Yeah, again, very early YouTube days. I did some repairs. The most recent repairs I did, I think the video's got about 40 views. But there's one with about 80, nearly 90,000 views. In fact, let's have a. I'm curious now. Let's have a look at the old content here and see what the views are standing at. So yeah, the last one I did was a deep clean on PS4. Someone's PS4 was very noisy, so I deep cleaned that. That's sitting at 130 views. The one before that was the laptop, not this one, but the one downstairs. Just having into the lad now. That is sitting at 434 views, and that took a lot to make. Nintendo Wii for 521 views. AirPods 84 views. Dear oh dear. A deep clean on a DualShock 4, 387 views. Repairing 4 Xbox Ones for a gaming lounge business, 159 views. Switch Joy-Con trace repair, 216 views. That took a lot. That was a bloody difficult repair as well. Xbox One clean, 4 more. That was 484 views, 260 views. 1.7 thousand views for a DualShock 4 fix. 11,000 views for a water damaged PS4. 74,000 views. Not joking, 74,000 views. 559 likes on a Switch Joy-Con faulty Switch Joy-Con. 1.4 on Nintendo Switch Corrosion. 36,000 views on a Nintendo Joy-Con. 9.3 thousand on a different one. That one's privated, so no one can see that. It's my older channel. Oh my word! Switch controller broken SL and SR buttons. 99,000 views. Oh, so close to the 100,000 view mark. Wow. What's the original Switch controller doing? 97,000 views. 4.3. Chat's disconnected. Oh, okay, reconnected. There you go. I think my internet's playing funny buggers. So yeah, there's and all my original Discovery reviews are on there, but the audio is shocking on them, and I privated them all when I made it a repair channel. So yeah, the repair channel's good. It's good fun. It was good fun, and it's like I say, it's nearly there. It just needs a couple more subscribers, and it's good. That's UKDM repairs for anyone who hasn't already subscribed. If you want to, it would, how would that channel get past that 1,000 view box? Would be good to monetize the channel then. Yeah, if I can do it. I don't know where I am monetizing it. It used to get 11,000 views a month. It's now getting 1.6 thousand views a month. People are going to it less and less. I had some good momentum. I joined the official repair community on YouTube. Got in touch with, I've heard from people like Tronics Fix Steve, Stestics Fix, Wayne's World of Repairs, The Coder, all of those channels. I was in with them for a little while in terms of communication, but that just fizzled away. As did my time to repair consoles. Plus, we're in a very small house. Got nowhere to put the bloody things. Small house for 6 people. It's very, very small. But then the gaming channel, I was off work for 5 weeks. We had no work, so we were off work, and I built the gaming channel. Did a lot of work on that, and it got 69 subscribers. So there, I'm playing the broken L button repair video in the background. My friend, you don't need to do that, but thank you very much. Appreciate that. So yeah, I think YouTube. I want to keep doing YouTube because I think I'm reasonably good at it. I just don't know whether anyone's going to want to watch it. And I've gone blurry again, haven't I? Have I gone blurry again? Ah, oh, man, that sucks. Right, let's. I want to test something else out. So, do you guys? There's only a few of you in the chat. Do you want to see the thumbnail for my Destination Platinum? My very first Destination Platinum video, one of many to come. This is the one that's taking me so long to make. If you want to see it, I can bring it up on the screen, and then I'll switch over to the PlayStation and just do some general DOS gaming. Yeah, react in the chat if you want to see it, because I can give you a little sneaky peeky. But I'm literally putting every effort I can into this video. It's incredibly detailed. It's as high definition as I can get it. Like I said, it's 150 gigs worth of footage that I'm trying to cram into this video. Not all of it, of course, but I'm having to edit it down and get it put into the video. And I'm putting all manner of different effects on it. I spent a lot of money on new software. It's real effort I'm making. So let's see if I can bring it up. There you go. That's my thumbnail. It's not final yet, but it's pretty much there. I got a little bit more work to do to it, but yeah, I figured, if I'm gonna do my goal with the Destination Platinum is to do the best video I can make, the most detailed video I can make, the highest quality video that I can make, and really sink everything into it. Not just make a video in an evening, get it out, with choppy editing. Make the best video that I can make and see what it does. Because the Platinum Journey videos can get a lot of views because people will watch them from start to finish because it's a journey, it's a story, it's how you got there. And the last section of the video, the bit that I've finished today, is the most difficult part of the game. So there's a lot of swearing, and I've beeped every swear word out. I've put pictograms of the swear words, so little. I've thrown all those in as well, where I beeped myself out, so people know if they're not really clear on what swear word I've used. I've got a visual representation. For FUCK, it's just a fork. It's all of these things. So I've really done a lot of work on this video, and I want to release it. I want to get it done and released, but it's a lot of work. And I'm not under any. This is the thing. I'm not under any pressure to get it done, and I like that because it means I've got a few hours to kill. I can just go on, chop a little bit, do a bit of editing, and as long as the poor laptop here, which is doing okay, the poor laptop here, it's taking its toll on it. It's a fairly new laptop as well. So I want to turn my short story into a short fan film. I built the ship and bridge set, but might have to use AI for the characters. Not sure yet. I've made some in the past. AI is a useful tool. I have used a bit of Copilot lately, just for like images and stuff like that, visuals, and it can come up with some really good stuff. It can really help, and also generate a lot of stuff. It doesn't always get it right, of course, because this I've used some before. I've used it in the Dangerman reviews videos, and they've been fun to do. But yeah, you can't. You can't. Right. What have we got? I want to bring the PlayStation up. We've got audio input capture 1 and video capture device 2. So the screen's going to go blank. I'm going to go silent. I'm going to try and get this set up. Bear with me. I'll be right back. Okay, so you should be able to hear me now. Can you hear me now? And let's see if we can get you to see me. It's video capture device 2, I believe. Yeah, there you go. Hey, set up the new scene. There you go. So this is my normal, regular gaming account. I've got a special one that I've set up for the channel, which is all the new platinum video stuff. Claude Code and Claude Code and Claude Co-work are great. Claude Code helps me a lot. I just need to make sure it doesn't hallucinate too much. Not heard of that, to be fair. Right, I'm literally just going to sit here and DOS on the PlayStation and apparently hit the wrong button on my chair. Well, where is it? I'm just still trying to figure this out. So, yeah. So that's the Uncharted collection. I did the platinum one. I don't even know what I'm going to play. I've got so much on here. Power Wash Simulator. That's a great game. Resident Evil 2, the original. Tomb Raider, Last of Us, Daymare. Predominantly horror games. I will finish this Star Trek Resurgence. I will, I promise. Just not right now. I'll do a separate stream on that. I don't want to pick anything that's going to bugger the stream up because of, graphic violence and stuff. Resident Evil 4 will do that. Battlefield, Astrobot, Fortnite. I forgot I even got that installed. You used to play that with the kids, Fortnite. Would you think less of me if I played some Fortnite? I haven't played that in ages. I've got some decent characters on there as well. Need to try and play some Star Trek Online tomorrow. It's been too long. Oh, I wish I had the patience for Star Trek Online. I really do. I really wish I had the patience. You can't hear any of this, can you? Can you? Can you hear that? No, you can't. Audio input capture 2. This takes a little bit of fiddling around to get audio to work properly. I'll switch to headphones, so I'm not listening to anybody else. That's all right. This is like such an amateurish operation, but who gives a crap? Looking and sounding good. Can you hear the PlayStation? Can you hear this? Or is that just me clicking? I don't think you can. Let's see if I can get it routed through. Trying to think now. Video capture device. You might be able to hear it. I don't know. Let me know. I'll answer that in a sec, Sci-Fi Ship Regards. So let me just sort this out. I don't think you can hear it. I wonder if that will work. Hey, you might be able to hear that now. Hey, I can hear it. You might be able to hear it. There we go. That works. Only clicking, no PS audio. Yeah, that should be sorted now. Come on, what would be your perfect Star Trek game? You know, I always thought I can't figure something out. You remember how popular Colony Wars was, and you know Jedi Starfighter and Star Trek Invasion. Why not just do something like that? Dogfighting against starships in a runabout or something like that. That would be fantastic. Resurgence is great. It's a good combination of everything. It's just a bit blocky, isn't it? Resurgence is great. I did like Starfleet Academy and Klingon Academy. They were great games. I just think if they were to do a AAA Star Trek game in the style of Resident Evil, not zombies or anything like that, but static cameras, and you could go around the entire ship looking for clues on stuff, make it a puzzle game. And yeah, you could have enemies board the ship and stuff like. I think that would be fantastic. Static camera angles, phenomenal. I don't know what I'm going to play. What am I going to play? What shall I play? Whatever it is, I'm going to have to remove the music on anyway. Star Trek Online's there, but I can't get my head around it. I like Resurgence and Star Trek Online. Got the Voyager one, but lost interest. That was what I was afraid of. Watch Nerd. I was afraid that was going to happen. I was afraid that I was going to buy it and I was going to lose interest. Because it didn't seem that it would. I figured if it was going to be like a Telltale game where your actions changed things and it was going to be a bit more, it's going to be a bit better than what it was. I didn't like where it was going. I didn't like what it was. It looked nice, and I'd like to support those sort of games, but yeah. It just Voyager is kind of fiddly and annoying. Yeah, I can imagine. Strategy game, basically, yeah. And I find that I don't have much time for strategy games anymore. I'm not young anymore. My mind is sort of slowing down a little bit, And hanging out on DS9 with Star Trek, not really me. I prefer, hanging out on DS9 and Star Trek Online is pretty good fun. It's pretty good fun. Dino Crisis. Oh, nice. This is another a problem I have. I get stuck on what to play. I find myself constantly stuck on what to play. This is a kind of a sacrificial stream anyway, so I can play what the hell I want. I don't care about it. Me. Okay, let's just play some classic Resident Evil. Why not? Why not? Do what I want. Screw you guys. It's my channel. I can do that. What? How do UK Danger Man and chat? Yeah, all right, mate. It's good to see you again. Yeah, this is literally just a hangout stream. I'm hanging out with you guys. I'm streaming again. It's been a while. I've done a puzzle, next generation puzzle. Excuse me, that was rude. Next generation puzzle. I've gotten some model kits out. I've had a chat with people. I'm literally just on the PlayStation now. I've got some time on a Sunday afternoon, sit and chill, and I'm going to turn that down a little bit. I sit and chill, and I thought, why not do it live on stream with everyone else? So disappointed with that new Voyager game. It looked so promising. Yeah, it did. It did look promising. Sorry I'm late to the stream. YouTube did its bang-up job of failing to notify me that you were streaming. It's partly my fault. It was an impromptu stream. YouTube isn't very good for stuff like that, is it? Really? Letting people know that your YouTube is streaming. I've platinumed this, by the way, on this account. I'm gonna do. I think this is gonna be my next platinum journey. I just want to see how much I remember, because it's been a year since I played this. It was actually a year that I did this. The year since I did the video. I always look like a right. Always look like a right wuss, going very easy, but I'm gonna go. Yeah, it's meh. Yeah, it is. It from what I've seen, it is. Let's do Claire, and let's get Claire in the old Claire. Oh, I should be shot at dawn for saying that. Let's do Jill. Let's be Jill, and let's get her in the Resident Evil 3 outfit, and just go on a. I used to play this every night before going to bed, and the missus used to fall asleep to it. She says, and she used to help her sleep. And just me playing Resident Evil. I don't do it anymore because I just haven't got the energy to game at night. Oh, God, I've got to get out this funk I'm in. I really am in a funk. Really got to lift myself out of it and get back to doing the things that I enjoy. Right. Oh, she's got a rocket launcher. That's it. It's too easy now. I've made it too easy. Let's go through here. Dink, 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 dink. Oh. Scan lines. I think you can see scan lines. I can see scan lines. That's not good. Why can I see scan lines? Could be the monitor that's interfering. I wonder if it's got a... Oh, it's wrecking the place. I wonder if it's got a... Oh, where are the bloody controls for it? There you go. Oh, that's the off button. I've just switched it off. I'm having a great day. There we go. Yeah, it's the Elgato. And the idiot using the monitor. There you go. I'm stupid. What can I say? There we go. Should be coming back online now. Lovely. Right. Avoid that button, you fool. Game setting. I just have these really annoying scan lines. Overdrive. Frame counter. AMD FreeSync. Oh, well, I suck at this. I don't have a remote for this. Frame counter off. Extra. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being stupid. HDR movie. Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything. I know I'm like Jon Snow. I know nothing. Wait, you Star Trek. You have Star Trek model kits you were showing on the stream. Now even more mad that I missed it. Oh, mate, yeah. I mean, I can't go through it all again. Feel free to jump back to the beginning of the stream or rewatch it later. But yeah, it was great stuff. It's not all of them as well either. Yeah, I really don't like that scan. You're not seeing them on your picture, so I don't know why I am. It's not really very good on a game like this. Yeah, well. We'll have to get that sorted for the platinum, won't I?
Barry!
What is it?
Oh, now they're
Look
gone.
out! It's a monster!
Interesting.
Let me take care of it.
It's got to be in one of the waves. Yeah, Barry, you take care of that. I'll watch it later on. Yep, awesome. Yeah, this is probably just a throwaway stream that won't stay on the channel for too long, but yeah, sometimes you just want some company. Now it's time for Resident Evil. Yeah, again, just a bit of a DOS. Seeing how much I remember, I'm literally just. It's a pretty meaningless playthrough, I suppose. It's even got infinite rocket launcher, which I won't have for the platinum, obviously. So I've got to learn how to play the game properly. It's like a bit of training, isn't it? I think this is probably the best remake of any game ever made. It's a phenomenal remake. It's so well done. So well done. Oh, controls are a little bit dodgy. I'll pick up these herbs just to be on the safe side. Will you pick up the herb? Yes, I will. I will pick up the herb. My stomach rumbles. I do apologise. I haven't eaten anything today. Not yet, anyway. There's a clip there. I'm not having that. Up you go. It's just this rocket launcher will pulverise enemies in one shot, obviously. So the survival part of the survival horror is actually very easy because I can just rocket launch anything that moves, because I've already gone through this game and completed it and everything. I have it on the original GameCube as well. I really want to play Star Trek 30th anniversary game for some reason. Oh, nice. I'm a bit of a TOS kink at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, the original text-based story games, they were good as well. I say text-based, they were just the older games like Final Unity and stuff like that. They were good. I enjoyed those games. You can still hear me okay, can't you? Let's go outside to the great beyond. I think my lad's playing some PlayStation. You can hear him through my headphones. You might have heard that, actually. Oh my god! No, there we go. God, this game just looks so nice. Examine the arrowhead. Or the arrow. And remove the head. Then use the head. Down the long flight of stairs. It honestly seems like it goes on forever. It doesn't, though. A book is fitted perfectly into the indentation. Open the book, have a look. Oh. Get the key out the back first. What a wally. Then we open the book. Take the key, release the lock. I have a feeling my my video on this one will be quite calm. The Uncharted one is not calm. Even has a coming up segment that does a lot of swearing. Right, I've got the key, so where do I go now? I believe it's up here. Through this door. Yeah, use the mansion key. Fantastic. Still looking at the chat, guys. If you want to chat, I'm like, my book even says it. I'm like the king of multitasking. Right. All the way to the end. Yep. No, that's locked. It's this one. The analog stick's a little bit crazy on this game. They gave it modern controls, but I want this flashy thing here. The dog whistle. Crumpled memo. Lighter of lighter. Actually, I'd never read that before. Lighter of lighter. Nice. Not very well modelled, but it is. This is a GameCube game at the end of the day. Are you still creating any artwork? I think the last thing I did was that runabout. Yeah, I'll be perfectly honest with you. Drawing and creative stuff takes a lot of concentration and effort. Nearly got eaten. But I want to. We'll put it that way. It is still on the cards for me to be able to do that. It's just not right now. Kind of need a clear headspace for that, and there's stuff going on. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about it, but there's stuff going on that is taking up a lot of mental space. Hopefully, it will be resolved soon, and I can start feeling a little bit mentally better. Take some. It's taking it out of me. I'm gonna put it that way. I don't need any of that, do I? I don't really need an awful lot. I just need a herb and infinite rocket launcher. And we can burn some zombies, but no, we're not going to do that. I'm trying to think the last thing I worked on. I think it was the runabout. On the live stream that I did. I don't think, does the sword key open this, or is it the... No, it's open anyway. There is stuff. There's stuff I want to create. Obviously, that's the armor, helmets. Beg your pardon. This, you know, I did draw to Paul. I can't remember when I did that, but I did draw to Paul, and I'd sectioned it into a 4-picture image, and I was going to do to Paul, Trip, Archer, and Phlox, but I didn't finish it. I just did to Paul and gave up on the rest. My artwork keeps me sane. Spending a few hours creating something clears my headspace. Yeah, does exactly the same thing for me. But the problem is I'm missing the part of the puzzle where I actually get the motivation to start. That's the problem. I'm not dedicating time to my own mental health. Taking a break from obviously doing the review channel for a little bit of headspace clearing, but mentally speaking, I'm not prioritizing my mental health, and that's a problem. Something I have to work on. And yeah, I think I'm part of you know, part of feeling better. Artwork definitely plays a part in that. Sunday Rocket Resi run through. Yeah. I call it Happy Rocket Launcher, or Rocket Launcher Happy Fun Time, or Happy Rocket Launcher Fun Time. Down, doggy. Down, doggy. That runabout art, what you did, was properly impressive, in my opinion. Oh, I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, that was freehand from an image. I was actually quite proud of that. It was nice to do, and nice to do it live on stream, so nobody could claim I was tracing it or anything like that. Yeah, that was nice. I enjoyed doing that. It's an ideal way to spend a Sunday. The problem is, I've also got a family. No, it's not a problem, of course. I've also got a family and kids who want to spend time with me, and I love that. And I wouldn't change it for the world, but you know, quite often I feel like I'm hiding away up here. I have been up here for most of the day. The kids, today we sort of decided as a family it was going to be a go off and do what you want day, which is great. But tomorrow we're having a family day, which is nice. No, I don't actually need to. I don't know why I came in here. I'll come in here later. Love the fact that the rocket launcher is total overkill for the level, but it's fun to make things explode. Good times. Yeah, this rocket launcher is great. It looks like a machine gun. It's even got a magazine with rockets in it, but it's phenomenal. Bit of kit. Oh, I've come the wrong way. I've come the wrong way. I know exactly where I need to go. I used to be able to zip through this in an hour and a half. This way. Unlock it, and then you come back out to the chamber. There's a zombie down on the floor. He turns into a crimson head and attacks you, and then you swap out the armor key. Oh, hello. Goodbye. It's just boom. I'm gone. I might just turn the reviews channel into a general DOS channel. To be fair, if anybody hasn't already subscribed to the gaming channel, subscribe to that, or the repair channel, subscribe to that. If you feel like it, because it'd be quite nice to have you over there as well. And I will be streaming on the gaming channel, all my game streaming. I don't tend to do it on this one because it's a review channel, but I'm just not fussed at the minute. Anybody who is on my channel, feel free to go over to those channels. It's UKDM Gaming and UKDM Repairs. I do have a snazzy new logo for the channel. I made it for all my channels actually. The gaming one's got a new one. I've just not put it up yet. I'll launch the new logo with the new video that I'm doing. Where am I going? Oh, where am I going? Ah, right. So I came back out. I'll go back through here. That's right. Already subbed. Bless you, my friend. Been watching your Silent Hill playthroughs. Never played them myself. They're a lot of fun. Silent Hill was an amazing game. I never completed it when I was younger. Never completed it. And I did it on stream. Oh, it was so much fun. So much fun. I like doing those sorts of streams though. So I was thinking if I do like platinum videos and classic game streams, you know, like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, all the PS1 titles, Dino Crisis, and hell, even racing games, whatever. And then do platinum videos. I figure that'd be my happy place. I need a chemical. I'm an idiot. I need a bloody chemical. Where's the chemical? Where's the chemical? I need to do a use thing for the key as well. I'm doing this in completely wrong order. Yeah, I did. I played this game. I did a video series on my gaming channel on this game. It was called A Moron Plays Resident Evil, or Forgetful Moron Plays Resident Evil 1. Unlock that door. And yeah, I did a lot of. I put a lot of work into that. I spent 4 weeks filming, recording that, and it got like 30 views average of per part. It's a full 7-8 part series, I think. People just ain't interested in seeing you play these games en masse unless you're putting the modern spin on it all, you know. And I one thing I don't want to do is to create platinum videos and have all these stupid graphics on and the cheesy TikTok stuff. I don't want that. Yeah, get rid of that key. I don't want that. It's not something I'm looking at doing. You know, it's not like the wow and all the sparkly stuff. No. I want my gaming videos to be funny, but and entertaining, but ultimately serious. You know, when I do a platinums are hard to get. That's the whole point. They're hard to get. So I want to do proper grown-up videos. I don't want to fucking aim it at kids or anything like that. Fuck that. Love the gaming series. Oh, bless you, Watch Nerd. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that. It's a shame it didn't go anywhere. There's the chemical. Now I know. Yeah, I made a full SketchUp tutorial series on how to use the software to create the USS Enterprise. Took me hours. Got like 5 views. Yeah, and the stuff that you put the effort into, I find, doesn't do very well. Yeah, I put together a video in 3 hours that ended up getting 11,000 views. It's staggering to me. It's absolutely staggering to me. But that's YouTube being unfair, right? That's how the system, the YouTube system, certainly screws you. You think you've made something great and nobody watches it. Where's this go to? There we go. Right, that's... right, I know where I'm going. Let's go. Oh, hello. I'm so shit. I am such a shit gamer. I've literally got auto lock on as well. It's just, she just automatically spins around. I'm so lazy. I should be called the lazy gamer. I do have another channel. Funny enough, I've not done. I literally just made a channel. I've not put anything on it, and I call myself the crappy streamer. I commented on one of Gooner's streams as the crappy streamer, and he went, and I says, "This one's me too," and he went, "The crappy streamer." He's laughing his head off, bless him. Yeah, it is crazy, absolutely crazy. The thing is, personally, on a personal basis, no one in your life gives a shit that you do YouTube. On a personal level, my family support me doing YouTube, of course, and I'm forever grateful. But ultimately, aside from my daughter, who, bless her, she's only 12, she watches the live streams, and she'll she just says, "I wish I could comment," so she'll just send me messages. This is usually the last mask I get, I think, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, nobody cares that you do YouTube. It's not a thing. Nobody, you know, my wife will support me, but bless her, I don't expect her to watch the content or like it. In fact, a lot of it, I don't think she understands why I do it, but she supports me doing it. She's a good person. I've unlocked that, but I'm not going to go in there just yet. I need to unlock this and go in here first. I want to get all the key uses. Not even sure I'll save this game when I'm done. We'll see. Now, I've got to remember how to do this. Because I can do this in one. And I always get it wrong. I think I'm doing it wrong. No, I did it in the wrong order. It's top right, bottom left, bottom right. I always do it wrong. Such a shocking memory. Come on, Jill, you can do it. I'll tell you something, Jill is kind of hot. She's kind of hot as a video game character. She's definitely on my list. Yeah. Creepy as that sounds. Get the box. Yeah, you have to be really lucky to make it on YouTube. Like, incredibly lucky. Oh. Not quite far enough around. There you go. Ow. Just hurt myself. Take the mask out. That's 2 of the 4 masks. And then... onward we go. Where's the other mask? Where's the other mask? I know where it is. I know where it is. I'm on the completely wrong side. I want to get out of the mask first. I'm not going to go meet Richard. My namesake. I'm not going to do that. Not going to do it at all. Top level. Let's just go top level. And we'll make our way down the stairs. The stairs. Down the stairs. Down the stairs. Some of these bastards will get up and surprise me. But not right now, you won't. I'm going the right way. Yay! I needed to come this way anyway, eventually. Probably like the second, third time I've gone this way. Any Resident Evil fans watching at the minute? I am a huge Resident Evil fan. I love Resident Evil. Don't. Oh, no. Got you. I've got the chemical. I have to use that first. Oh, streaming. Oh, yeah. Hello, Reaver. I missed your comment earlier, mate. I realised you were in. Red. Yeah. Literally just chilling out. No particular reason for streaming other than to say hi to people. Apparently do a jigsaw puzzle. Star Trek 1 and play some Resident Evil, show people model kits and stuff. Literally a catch-up chat with anyone who cares to tune in. It's always good to have you here, my friend. We haven't talked enough. You've been very quiet lately, I realise. You know, I know we spoke the other night, but it's good to have a catch-up chat. Excuse me, gentlemen. This is breaking and entering. Goodbye. Oh, come on, mate. You're costing me in rockets. You're costing me in free infinite rockets. Mr. Reaver. I need to replay this for my current YouTube channel. I agreed we haven't talked enough. Yes, mate. It's partly my fault. I meant to communicate better with everybody. I don't mean to make it seem like I'm ignoring people. It's just I haven't had the mental space to do it. I think you know anyway. Yeah, this will be, I think I'm going to make this my next platinum video. I just have to finish the one I'm doing first, which is going well, I think. Mr. Grenade Launcher. Hello, gents. Boom. Goodbye. Now you're good. Thanks, mate. Looks a bit dark on the capture card. Yeah, it's fine. There is one more use of this, isn't there? I need to free up some space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the 3rd floor, I think. Because I need to pick up that shield, swap them over. I need the music notes, which means I need to go and see Richard. Yeah, it's all coming together now. It's all coming together. Let's see if this one use of this key. No, it won't. No, it won't. It won't use it up. I need to go... I can't even point to it. You won't be able to see it. I need to go to one of those red doors there. That's where I need to go first to get one of the key uses. I'll do this one first because I know that this one here, that's one of the key uses. I need to drop this key and unlock 5:15. Okay, not bad. Let's go all the way around here. Jill looking superb as usual. That's one of the uses. Yes! That's all the uses for the key. And we're going to discard it. I'm not going to go in there. I'm not going to bother. Music notes next. But I'm going to save Richard because I'm a thoughtful soul. I missed the grenade launcher glitch. Also, anyone in the chat, Dangerman has a gaming channel. He did a nice let's play of this. Oh, bless you. I appreciate your kind words, everybody, on that. Oh, Jill, how I love thee. Yeah, I love Jill too. Hey, we all love Jill. Jill's very pretty, very attractive, if I'm allowed to say that. Right, straight over. I remember the way. I remember the way. Yeah, my video series is called A Forgetful Moron Plays Resident Evil. Because I used to absolutely mainline this game. Let's go fix Richard up first. Mainline this game and then... I hadn't played it for a long time, and then I decided to do a video series on it. Where am I going? Oh, second door on the left. Even blocky Jill in OG RE3 was nice. My first RE game. Yeah, yeah, that is. Yeah, she's a great character, and I love Julia Voth as the model for Jill. Is it Julie Voth? Julie Voth. Yeah, absolutely stunning young lady she is. Phenomenal. Pick up the serum. Let's go give it to Richard, shall we? I have missed just streaming a game. Really do like it. Let's go Curus the Richardus. The most Richard of all the Richards. More Richard than me. At least he doesn't say, this house is full of terrible demons. Ouch. Some of these zombies are going to start waking up soon and becoming crimson heads. I don't know when dinner is, by the way. So it's 5 o'clock here. I have no idea what's for dinner, and I don't know when dinner is. So I'll go as long as I can. It's just been nice to chat to people. I saw a mod for OG Resident Evil 3 that put Julia Voth version of Jill into the game. Maybe just a face mod. Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. And make Richard feel better. Julie Voth is nice. Julia Voth. Hello. Goodbye. It's almost as if I knew he was there. I was lucky I remembered he was there. I can send you a link on Discord if you want. Yeah, sure, mate. Go ahead. By all means. Ah, impact detection. Not close enough to it. Ah, come on. There you go. Bloody thing. There's a clip there. I'm not going to take it. Hey! Thank you. Cheeky beggar. Alright. I will take the musical score. Now, I think I am going to have to drop the masks. I think I'm going to have to put the masks in. I can't carry all 4 masks and do the next puzzle. Because I need to pick up music notes. But I need to pick up a shield first. And I need a spare inventory space to be able to pick up both. Shall we go down and put the masks in? I think we should. I think we should go down, put the masks in. I'm going to have to come back down here with the next mask anyway, but at least it gets me some inventory space, eh? Right, there's no eyes, no mouth. So that's that one. Ooh, ominous. There's no nose on that one. I don't have that one. No mouth on that one. Spin you round. No eyes on that one. And now I've got enough space to do the puzzle. So let's go do that puzzle. Been a while I could do with a cup of tea. How long have I been streaming for now? 2 hours and 20 minutes. I've been talking naff all bollocks for 2 hours and 20 minutes. You guys are really too good to me. Come in here and listen to me, watch me do a jigsaw puzzle, talk about model kits, and play Resident Evil. I am so lucky to have you guys. I really am. I wouldn't want to listen to me talk about that stuff. So you guys are bloody special, you are. Alright guys, gonna bust. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Nice to see you, DM. Sci-Fi, it's always a pleasure to speak to you, to have you drop by, to have you as part of my little community. My friend, you look after yourself. Send me some of your some of the work that you were on about earlier, because I'd be curious to see that and see how that develops. And if I can, I'll shout it out whenever I'm live. Thanks so much for talking by. I appreciate it. He's not awake yet. When they're on the backs, they're not awake. They're not crimson heads. They're just crimson deads, I suppose. Right. Music notes for. Did I pick up the shield? I did, yeah. Fuck me. That's how bad my memory is. Always feel free, by the way, in the Discord to promote your own material. I do not hold anyone back. As long as it's not inappropriate material, it's all good. Get demonetized for just having that. Gold emblem, not closes the door. Swap that over. Stick the gold one out there. Get the key. Go fight Snakey Wakey. See Richard get atomized by the snake. Spoiler alert. One thing I do wish of this remake is the characters had more personality. They're kind of dull. The game is great though. Yeah, I have a theory on that one, Reaver. I think they tamed it down because of the original. They wanted to distance it from the original as much as possible whilst being respectful. They wanted to make it more grounded and more serious. I don't think their intention was to make the characters wooden, but I think that's just the way it came across. Because the original was so cheesy, it's I think that's why it was. Small left. Is it? Small left again. I'm sure that's it. No. Nothing happens. Oh, it's the large left twice. Right. Oh man, I can't reset the puzzle either. Damn it. Right. It was large left twice, like an idiot. It was 6 o'clock, not 12. Not past. Right, okay. Keep turning, yes. Large left twice, and then I have to do the same with the other cog. Small cog left twice. Such a div. Small left. There you go. Keep turning. No. Dong, dong, dong. Like an over conversation. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. Hey, I can't remember these puzzles. I used to complete this night after night after night, just cycling through the same stuff, trying to get as quick a time as possible. I did that for months. But my memory is shocking. My memory is probably one of the worst without actually having Alzheimer's. My memory is atrocious. Come on, Jill, get up the stairs. It's atrocious. Get the masks. You guys want to see me finish Resurgence? I don't know whether I'll finish it in another stream, but if you want me to keep going with those streams, I'll finish Resurgence. Hopefully. Discard the mansion key that I've just picked up, because it's a one-use key. I think every Resident Evil game's got a one-use key. Come on, Snaky Wakey, let's have you. Big ass snake. Come on, Richard, save the day.
Payback time.
I guess I shouldn't ask you for Requiem help then. I'd be down with seeing Resurgence. I can remember Requiem. Stuff sticks. It's just not long term.
Richard!
Poor Richard. Eaten by a snake. I used to be able to get this mask, pick it up, and leave before it triggers this next cutscene. I've missed the opportunity now, I think. Yeah. Crazy. That's the final mask. We'll put the final mask in. Hello. Goodbye. Can put the final mask in, then fight the Crimson Head. Excuse me. Freaking almost got like Tourette's with the sniffs as well. Becomes uncontrollable. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Right, down the steps we go. Hiddly, hiddly ho. Down the many steps to not so doom. Ahem, ahem, ahem. Why have I gone this way? I need to go over here, Wally. Ah! No, I didn't think that was going to work. She moved just at the wrong moment. Just at that last moment she moved. Put it in there, come on. Get that face covering on. Hello. Twiddle pips. So easy with a rocket launcher. Pick up the stone and metal object. I'll get to the residence and probably call it a day, just to warn you, because I'm hungry and I've got to go and sort dinner out. I don't know what I'm having yet. We can make it over to the. Oh no! I went the wrong way. We can make it to the residence really quickly, actually, because there's a shortcut. I forgot about the shortcut. Shock horror. Shock, shock, harder, harder, shock, shock, harder. I don't know why I'm tired. I don't know why I'm yawning. Let's go. This away, round the corner we go, past the crows. should probably play... Oh, hello, Crimson Head. Notice his claws are out. You see his claws right there? They're out. That means he's a Crimson Head. Watch this. Boom! I'm surprised I didn't wake him up as I went by. This is the penis door, the phallic door. Did you see that? Completely phallic. Look at it. It's just phallic. Nuts. So unnecessary. Resident Evil. So rude. Before the dog attacks me. Can I do it? Oh, yes. Got it open. This is just a door. Do I go to the residence or do I leave Sir Trevor's cavern and call it a day? I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for it to stop spazzing out and slow me down. North. No, it needs to be turning away. It's I pressed it too early. Stop, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. It's west. There you go. What appeared to have made this margarita too strong. Mate, is there such a thing? Down we go. And we're wanting it set to north. No! Pressed it too early. I pressed it too early. Yes. Oh, balls. I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Sometimes there's a delay. There you go. My first playthrough, this puzzle was awful for me. Yeah. I can imagine for someone who's impaired as well. Oh, God. Seeing exactly when it came, I couldn't imagine it, mate. I've got such great respect for you. I don't know whether I've ever told you this, but I do. I have a great amount of respect for you and what you're able to accomplish in your life. And the fact that you play, not only play games, but you also have a YouTube channel doing it. It's incredible to me. You're such an inspiration. I don't know whether I've ever told you that, but you are a real inspiration to me, mate. I'm immensely impressed with what you're able to do. And I know that you've spoken about it. It's frustrating at times for you. But you still do it, man. And I've got the greatest of respect for you. Check out Reaver's channel. If anyone's watching this who is new to the channel, check out Reaver's channel. Links in the description. Let's go to the residence. Sod Lisa Trevor. I ain't saving here. Get the crank and go to the fucking residence and then I'll save there. No, mate, I genuinely mean it. It's from the heart. Donk. Wakey, wakey, Jill. Wakey, wakey. It's what I call not having a girlfriend. While it is true, you do get more done. I can't imagine life without the missus. Not anymore. I never could imagine life without the missus. It's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is I love the life we've built together. I love it. I do. Love the kids, love the wife, love the family. And when the kids move out, I'm sure we'll certainly find more time for, you know, projects like this and stuff like that. But just to get my kids through their exams. We're all approaching exams. It's nice to have an RE game without a stalker enemy. I mean, Lisa was kind of like one, but you don't encounter her much. Yeah, they're all scripted events anyway. And they're all at specific points in the game. Yeah, I wouldn't even class her as a stalker enemy. She's just a I don't like stalker enemies. I wouldn't have minded in the Resident Evil 2 remake if they'd have made Mr. X a second scenario specific stalker. But they didn't, and I know why they didn't, because they wouldn't have a second scenario until much later in development. But and it was just going to be the one scenario, which was Mr. X. But I wish they kept that original format, because I'd like to play Resident Evil 2 without having to fucking deal with Mr. X and his stalking bullshit.
This is Brad.
Down, doggies. Down. Do it because the modern RE runners want RE to be Outlast. Yeah. I know we said this before, the Resident Evil games have to evolve and all of that sort of stuff, but I think they do just as well being this. You know, I think they do just as well. Because then you're appealing to your audience. You're appealing to your fans. You know? Just as good. Yeah, this is the way. Yeah. Next time I stream on this channel, I'll have a plan, I suppose. But I'll put a call out early on. This was very impromptu. I don't know why I went that way. Yeah, it's just very impromptu. I agree. I mean, the 4th isn't this. I mean, 4 isn't this, and at this point, I'd take that. The game didn't have stalkers. No, it didn't. It didn't. You don't need stalker enemies. I don't want Resident Evil Alien Isolation. I want Resident Evil. You know. I do love this game. I think it's the best Resident Evil. I do. My favourite is 2, but I just think this is the best Resident Evil. Let's take the ink ribbon and the battery, and then I'll do a save. Fuck it. Just in case I want to carry on this stream at some point and say, hey, some of you were there for Resident Evil. Oh dear. Let's overwrite that one. Resident's storeroom. I think that's me calling it a day for the stream. Been streaming nearly 3 hours. I just wanted to catch up with you guys, see how you all were. And, I mean, you're all in the Discord anyway. But I thought it was good to do a stream. People can always watch it afterwards if they want. So, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I appreciate every one of you. Really wish we got 2 and 3 Code Veronica like this remake. Yeah, it would have been nice. It would have been nice. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to go. I'm hungry. Probably family waiting downstairs for food and whatnot. See you later, UKDM. Yeah, you take care of yourself, Watch Nerd. It's been a good time. Have a good evening. Yep, you too. And we'll do, yeah, absolutely. Look after yourselves, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye for now.